patriotic trainings for health workers. But Mr. Chairman, my chairman, you will in your submission, it seems you are forgetting that this is also recruiting. And as the other this, you have a big stake in shaping the workers who are recruited. Let me ask the case to respond, then Dr. Magisa will also respond. How about you also respond? And
I think let me just stay here. So on ambulance or Kigezi, we take note. And we, as early as possible, we give the resources to be able to give that. But also we are going to lobby some friends who have been giving, those like people, but they are very good for the mountains. We will be able to know our friends to see whether they can help us this with. If you can place a few in those mountainous area of Kigezi, they could give you some sort of help. We take note also of the gap. I think we've been mainly focusing on only DHOs, and we have not been able to invite the city officers, but we'll change that for sure. Every engagement we need, because also they have a big catchment area. We have been working with a private not-for-profit. We give them vaccines actually, and they do that, and they don't charge. They are expected not to charge. And that arrangement continues. Why we have not been giving, we've not been giving purely private facilities, because I know that those ones, they wanted to charge, and yet we have no control. So that's why we are more working with the private not-for-profit, like faith-based facilities. Those ones have been really good. We are working with them, and they actually doing a lot of immunization. So even for malaria, the same way, we are going to continue working with them to make sure that we have that collaboration to continue. The mosquito nets are distributed every 2 years, and every 3 years. So if the people who have torn mosquito nets, they need to be encouraged that by buying a net of 20,000, they are investing in their lives. Not wait until someone comes, government of Yambe, to live. You find someone who is selling coffee, selling a car, but they cannot save 20 or 25,000 to buy a net. And also, we want people to start owning their health as really a priority. So instead of waiting to get a feeling, if my net gets strong, I can actually go and buy a net, because that is my life. I am investing life. This is my life. So people need to be encouraged, other than just waiting. Really, a spirit of voluntarism, a spirit of patriotism, a spirit of ownership, a spirit of responsibility. You must begin to bring back that, because that's the beginning of recovery. That's the beginning of development. If you work hard, everyone sees that you are contributing. You are contributing to your country, not the other way around. Government, not on government, in the ranch, you don't need the impact. When you really see how many, for all you, in Ankole and Uganda, need contributing there. Hungary and Uganda, my sweetest country ever, Uganda, need contributing there in the impact. You won't regard what I am going for the children. Only to Jama no kwa only ukapala wakajamuna. Yeah. And you don't have to be a leader. No. In your capacity, in your respective capacity, you can contribute positively. to our sweetest mother. So let us learn that spirit of responsibility and taking responsibility to know that at a time as this in our country, Uganda expects so much from us. Uganda is crying out for people who love her, who will nurture her, who will take care of her, who will fight for her, who will protect her, who will beautify her, who will, make her prosperous. That's what we really want. So even that, even just going and buying a net of yourself, you're contributing to your country by making sure that you lower again the burden of malaria. That's what that is your contribution. So we really want to encourage you. The power back of Dr. Howard, I take note, and really this is our desire to see that every facility where we deploy those systems, we have the backup system. And it is about the financial. Even today when I was in the hospital here, because I think end of this month, we are going to, I think we are going to commission the largest neonatal complex in the country, here in Malaria. So, end of June or early July, we shall come and commission that facility. It will be having, I think, the biggest neonatal babies. Even in Uganda, I don't think it has it now. I was talking to the director here, and I told him that we need to invest in solar. So to use whatever resources, whatever opportunity we have, we use solar and we install solar so that solar can run those basic equipment. So that when power goes off, it can have continuous services. But also it can lower utility bills. Not only water, not only electricity, but also water. So that is something that, and actually now moving forward, all our constructions now, we have the issue of solar and the issue of water literally in our facilities, because we've been just building, but service completion or service, the whole package of service, it has to encompass all those essential. Water and electricity is very important. So we are fully aware, and this is what we are working on. It's just that the money is not sufficient to do everything. Thank you very much. The role of the RNCs right now, not just security. You need also to help us to ensure that that is actually your cardinal role. Programs are implemented, and that has a lot of components under there. And one of them is to ensure people work. People who have scored, people who don't want to work, people who are people must be shown exit. We are not short of doctors, we are not short of nurses, we are not short of lab people. We should not delay people. We should stop those people. Doctors and nurses, they are like ordinary people, like everybody. If they don't do their work, we can get other people who can do this work. So they should not really put us at ransom. What this is, you are supposed to, like now, here we have put this accountability. Follow up, find out. Why is accountability not submitted? So if we send the money to the district and somehow activities are not done very well, or money is not utilized very well, one of the roles, your cardinal role, is to ensure that really government programs are effectively implemented and utilization of resources. One of the things I forgot to talk about is social service committee under PDM. The fourth pillar under PDM is social service committee. We want to activate those social service committees at parish level. For the districts that have even choose, that's even excellent. Because you have already cadres that can sit on those parish social service committees, and they give you feedback in real time. We have given them, in those tools, we've given them tablets, we've given them BP machines, we've given them glucometers, we've given them all that the gadgets that can help them to go house to house. They capture the data, put it there, so that at parish, at social service committee, when people are discussing service paper at parish level, the health assistant is supposed to present the report of the health at that. So we think that is going to revolutionize. That will be the second phase of NRM. If we implement the social service committees at parish level, and we make sure that we use data to follow up and make sure that whatever issues at parish level are dealt with, that is the second revolution to NRM. And I can assure you, if we do that, we will jump, we will take a big leap into development. Chimpanzee, I have been very fast, even my commissioners, even all DHOs, and I failed to get money to take my people to chimpanzee. If there is a way you can bring it up in your forum, the presence of school, they've been taking teachers, I think they support, but for us, we've never been supported. And we really want. If I got money, all of us will report there, even tomorrow. Because I know for sure. Just we need to go there 2 weeks and discuss serious issues concerning personal responsibility, but responsibility for our country. It will change a little, including the environment. That one I know. Staff who are sent our districts will be recruiting our staffers. And as you know, we don't have enough weight. We are still putting strings with public service and finance. Give us more money so that we fully recruit. It is our priority. Even today, that's the topic I was talking about today, that we need to make sure that we secure money and we recruit staff to manage that big complex we are going to commission, because otherwise we will be quite exam. So it is in our plan. Our projections are there, in our budget is always there, but sometimes what we ask is not what we are given. But it is really our agenda to make sure that now alcohol, this one is clear. Now alcohol, it is a habit. People to take alcohol. And by the way, Uganda has been the highest. Now it is more dangerous than we are taking Central. Poison. Now, this is possible. It begins at community level to sensitize people not to. Because however much you do it, people will be walking with sockets in their pockets. Even as we are seated here, people can start pulling down and start drinking. Even in church, even everywhere. So it is a bigger place, but it is not only alcohol and not even drugs, real drugs. Young people, if you go down to mental health hospital in Botanical, people are booking 6 months ahead for rehabilitation because we have no space. All these young people. It cannot be a problem of health. The issue of drugs cannot be a problem of health. It has to be a societal, the religious leaders, the community leaders, the political leaders, the gender people in the districts, the education. All of us, we just have to continue dealing with this monster that has come to finish our country. And this one, it is everyone, because really I cannot take it that I will come. I don't have authority to come and close. I'm told here in Uganda, they put a funny factory there, and let's make those stupid things. And for me, you don't have it in the powers. But they say, no, that is industrialization. that is an investor. That is an investor. Don't touch an investor because they pay taxes. So it may be hard for me. But if the whole population gets to know the dangers of those things and everybody talks about it, radio we criticize, in their community we talk about it, the wedding we talk about it, the campaign they reduce that person. But the policy we have alcohol law. We have alcohol control, but has it stopped people from drinking? People are drinking even, but even when we wanted to make it harder, but remember as parliament, we wanted and said no, because we wanted, hours, people should not drink during the day, what others, but they refused. They made us fail to change some of those clauses. But it is a societal responsibility all of us to fight this problem. So, and it is not only just alcohol. I want to, some time back, for example, she was doing very badly nutrition. Nutrition indicators. Why? Why do you think so? It is not because people don't produce food. People produce food and they save it, all of it. Abatwala tumantibika obwire bw'omushana ebyokulya byabo obuzoma kale nyomba nkula ndakushangira kongo akabajja leaders bakaba ekyabazoma kwenda kushanga ebyokulya obikire ebyokulya tubikire ebyokulya. It was like a responsibility of every household to be capable. Kuchikora kantata wabana obwire kubika banza kushaka batera abakazi bagenda ate omukazi akigenda ate ebyokulya mushaija byakira nabyona azamanganga galitwagamba ate obwire bwokubyala agaka omukazi amwe mukyalo ate ensonga tusinze abo omukazi namwenda kwekakatiraja kulinga obubanizi bwetuli okiina okalesa kushalekula amolera omwana. So kwenye bintu ebimu nabwo society yetu nayo tulina okutwalanirawo. So now when you nutrition, by the way, it is a big priority for government. We must deal with malnutrition and the weight, stunting, ebyokulya ebituha abaana baitu, ebyokulya ebitwabika, tulina okukigamba ekigwe. And by the way, amawulire president akigamba okunonga ntwegaberekedde emamana. Lastly, ebintu ebitunywa abakiita all abakiita amaanya gani gakabagati even money out. When ebintu ebitunywa yaza kubarwaza kansa ibintu kunywa ebyo mwenye kwa amazi aho niga kubarwaza hata n'umukimanya kenshi ebinante bibintu mukemiko ekikweka kate kolamanya ne kwetero kuma kuja kwekanga kwelamanya so kweka kumukiramu omutima kutera kunonga oshanga pressure yake za namba za pesa za mbiwo ndamana stroke mungu jaja makuja ya hataka why nina kemukule everyone being chemicals ekusomo kairo ni umshasha kandi na marekani nicho kulele hata bele stand kutunga bench abakuja bayere kansa nyama nyetunywa wege desende bantu nyongera akoma kama bali nyongera
I actually wanted to ask Dr. Mugai whether this energy drinks will work. They work.
Reverend was even women are taking it. Yes, there was a question that I consulted about. There's the ambulance of Busheni, but I consulted the commission in charge of ambulances. Busheni. This is Busheni. Chairman tells you 5 Busheni districts. So it is Busheni. You received the number plate, but you not received the vehicle. So your vehicle will be ready in the second week of July from the commissioner.
Equipment hatungeno global funders ongabaje bakura Africa ngoma with South Africa inquiry that people was acquired and US yes it also choose on the computer kwa sababu so ambulances zona kwa squad kwa in ambulance na bed kwa kitu kwa sababu so kama kuna equipment. So to the people that is governed with people on
issue of this management. Issue of management was not with the age. I've always needed